One, two, three. Hello, lovelies. Whoa, that was really aggressive. Take two. Hey lovelies, it's your Swan Creator bringing to you a brand new video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks so much for giving my video a try. I hope you stick around and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and click that little bell so you'll always be notified when a new video comes out. Hey! Whoa, I haven't said that intro in a while. Is it just because I'm showing my hands? Ooh. Okay, lovelies. So, there's some art styles that I want to copy, that I want to steal for my own. Whoa. Okay, no. I just want to experiment. That sounds so stupid, but yeah. I just want to experiment with some art style I've seen some of my favorite artists experiment with. And I just want to see how I could take those elements from the new art style or the thing they're currently obsessed with and see if I can incorporate it into my art style because it seemed like so much fun. So the art styles I want to mimic is Furry's Peach's new obsession, which is like coloring mountains, and it seems so much fun. I just want to try it. And then we have Black Bean CMS. I don't think I could copy his art style because it's like so unique and so beautiful that I don't know. So I might just use oil pastels because for the longest while I've had oil pastels and I don't do anything with them. They're just there, taking space, getting dust. I like to hoard that supplies. But anyhow. And the third art style I want to copy or mimic is Casey the Golden's. I know she has no D in her name, but somehow my brain always says Casey the Golden. It sounds cool, so leave me alone. Casey the Golden's grass. Like she's making these tall grass now, and I'm just like, I want to give that a shot. Yeah, I'm not doing it in my sketchbook. This is just for visual interest. Visual interest. So I'm just going to mimic these styles and see what the hype is all about because they're literally obsessed with them. I don't want to know why. Because they look cute, they look cute, they look cute, they look cute. So I just want to test it out. So yay! Let's get it started, right? Let's get it started, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so first off in this experimentation is Furry Little Peach. First time I saw her do these cute little mountains, I want to try it and I finally gave myself permission to. But first, which watercolor palette should I use? Because each watercolor palette I have a different texture and a different effect. But coming down to it, I chose to use my Koratambe Gasambade. Yeah, ignore the messiness of the palette, but these colors are so pretty. I love to use them, but I didn't know which two to use because in the TikTok that she did, she used two colors. They were inks, but the only ink I have is a black and a purple, and I didn't really want to mix those two together, so I chose to use watercolors. And the first swatch I did is the one I ended up going with, but it was still good to test it out to see which colors would work, especially for future ones I plan to make because this was so fun. And after getting down the color palette that I'm going with, which is blue to this green, I can finally get back to that cute little mountain praying to be painted. Yeah. I'm in a good mood. Anyhow, so first we need to get rid of all the excess graphite because if you paint with graphite like a pencil, it has a high chance that it will smudge and get all in your watercolors and it will look not pretty. So I use the needle eraser, which I love. It's so gentle on paper, it doesn't rip it up, and just rub it against the page and it gets most of the graphite, unwanted graphite off the page, and it's just have a faint outline for you to still see for you to paint. So now it's time to paint, and the first thing she does is does a gradient with her color choice on the mountain, and then she lifts up the page for it to blend together. But I'm a control freak and I can't just let it blend how it wanted to blend. I had to control it. Girl, just let the thing dry. But anyhow, when it dried, I was then the fun part, but also the tedious part, because with this type of painting, it's all about the layers. I can never see layers the same way again after watching Shrek. And the layering is important for you to get that color block style. And I am not one on patience, but I wanted the results, and the results were worth it, but still the waiting killed me. And I was to do one layer and then come back and do a next layer and then wait for that to dry and then come back. And this paper, I forget the name of the paper I used, but this paper it doesn't dry right away, so you could do paintings longer, which is really good to help with blending. But with color blocking, you want the paint to dry as fast as possible. So it kind of backfired on me. And now here with the layers completed, we choose the next color, which is the green, to do the color blocking. I kind of lost a bit of footage there, but you kind of see where it is. And I cheated. I was just going to use two colors, but I was like, I done waited so much time between each layers that I'm just going to cheat. And this part was so much easier because I didn't have to wait between each layer to paint. I could just go from layer to layer, from lighter to darker, one time. The bleeding didn't happen because it was drying a little quicker, and I think it's because it was a thin layer of paint I use and not heavy liquid like I usually do. But guys, look how it's coming together. Look how good. This is so much fun. And now after doing all the details, it's time to put the cute little face on it. Okay, lovely. So here's the end result of the mountain. And for a little peach, she's done like this. But for me, seeing the eyes without the eye shine, it's like so freaky, guys. I don't know why. It's just looking at me soulless. Where's your soul, mountain? Where's the little soul, little guy? So when I added the eye shine, but oh my god, my Posca marker dried out. My nephew got into my art supplies and left it open, and I didn't realize, so it dried out. Rest in peace. And I also open a new one that I have, so that means I have to go and buy some new one. Let's write that down. I forget stuff. Alright. And when I added the eye shines, it came to life. And I also used the white Posca to clean up the edges that things got when I got impatient. And it spilled out, and here it is, guys. This cute little guy. How much time would I say guy? Yes, and this was so much fun to do that I think I'll get a little overboard with the little sparks on top, but this was so much fun to do, guys, that I did it 2 more times. Hell yeah. Doing it more than once, the wait time is not that bad. Highly recommend this one. So next up, we are going with my guy, Black Beans CMS, CMC3. His item of choice, or his medium of choice, is oil pastels. He also does oil painting, but he mostly deals with oil pastels. And I've had these oil pastels for a while. So the Pentel one and the one in the big red box, I got those for free. And that tiny one I'm just touching there, yeah, I bought that way before I bought the canvases that was took me 10 years to paint. You can check that video up here. Yeah, I bought that way before those canvases, and so that's older than 10 years in my possession, and it's broken up, but my niece used it more than I have. She had art projects with it. So I just unboxed all the oil pastels and just went for it, I guess, because with Black Beans, he, with his bean people, the TikTok that I saw, he does these bean peoples is where he draws random faces on pages and makes it like a puzzle where they interlock, and I see why this is fun. The first few I did, it was freeing. I just drew a random face shape and I just put random colors all over, hopefully that they were cohesive. And I didn't expect to go with black for the outline since I don't like to use black outlines, but the black was the best one that I found. And I'm not gonna lie, this was pretty fun for the first tree. After doing 3 of them, I got bored. But then when I saw how much faces I drew on the page, I was like, gotta see it through, my boy. I hate that joke. Why do I keep saying that? But anyhow, it's just after 3, I was just like, nope, nope. But it is fun to do it like one at a time. So I think I will have just like a random page in my sketchbook where I'll just draw the face and fill it up over time and not force myself to fill it up in one sitting. And with that, we've come to the end of this experiment. It's very messy. Oil pastel is so messy, like it's so messy. And I even tried to dust off the page and oil pastel was flying off. It was like, this is fun once in a while. But to do a whole page, don't stress yourself out. But it is fun though. And the one that started it all, the one that got me so excited, yeah, Casey the Golden's grass. Yeah, you heard me. I said grass. She was first obsessed with worms for a while, and now it's grass. And I want to see what the fuss is about. So she said to choose your greens and your blue greens. I only have greens, and I added a yellow in there just for fun. That mosquito came to say hi. I tried to murder it. It didn't like it. It flew away. It came back. But anyhow, I chose the colors, the greens, and to be fair, I should have tested out the greens to see if they would have worked good together, because the end result is not my favorite. I don't like how the greens came out, so it's like my fault. Okay, test your greens out before you just dump them all on a palette and then paint it on the page. Learn from my mistake. Make sure they're cohesive. Make sure there's a difference, guys. Have fun, because it is fun. But I just don't like how the greens came out. So Casey, the one that Casey did that was my favorite was the bear eating honey with all the bees surrounding it, and I wanted to have like my own variation. So instead of the bear, I did a beehive, and I just wanted a bunch of bees with the flowers in the field. And as you can see, I don't like how the greens look. Oh my gosh. But I will try this again, and I wonder if I could do this with watercolor. How would it look with watercolor? I'm gonna try it next with watercolor and see what happens. But this was soothing. I just stayed there, mixed greens, and was just like, oh no. I don't even know what I just said. But it was really relaxing. I could see how you can lose yourself in doing this. So once all the grass was done, it was time to add the flowers. Casey also had a TikTok explaining how to do the flowers, and it was like so simple. It was just making simple egg shapes and Pac-Man and Whisper Will. It was just TikTok is so fun, and it was really simple to do, guys. I just like simple art, just put you in the zone, but it's not simple because Casey did all the work. This is so hard to simplify things. I've tried to simplify so much stuff, it never works. I have to put too much details in, so it's nice that I could get tutorials about how to do things simply. Okay, so I lost the next part of my footage. I don't know what's going on here. So I didn't like how it came out, but for some reason with the white borders, it actually looked better. I didn't like how it came out with when I had the washi tape on, but when I peeled it off, it looked so much better for some reason. So I already realized that my gouache is like really dark. So the gouache I have, the Arteza brand, once you put it on the page, when it dries, it gets way darker than it originally is. And I already thought it was too dark. And this was also a waiting game. I didn't wait between each layer with the grass. So yeah, that bit me in the butt. Okay, lovely. So here's the result of my experimentations with artists I love over on TikTok. Yes, I changed the title halfway through the video because I realized that all these techniques, I followed their TikTok over and over and over again to make sure I get the technique down, and I am happy with the results. So I thought I was going to have the most fun with Casey's, and it was therapeutic to just to sit down and paint. But I think I need more practice because I don't like how the bush looking. I mean grass looking. But I like the idea that I had. It's so cute. It looks cuter on camera, guys. Looks cuter on camera. This one, again, I kind of got fed up after doing 1, 2, 3. And yeah, it kind of tell. And my favorite is 1, 2, and 3. These 3 are my favorite. Yeah, but it is something fun to just sit down and do and just have fun. I wasn't expecting to like the black outlines, but I did. That's not something I like, but I like this. But as you can tell, since I did 3 of them, and my favorite to do was Furry Little Peaches. Look how cute he looks. He's like, oh. And this one I just did randomly. And this one, this is kind of an interpretation of her draw this in this style, but not really. I just didn't do all the flowers in the foreground, but just, you see, this technique, I want to incorporate into my painting because this is so fun. This one is the one I had the most fun. I could see how she's addicted. The layering is just mwah, beautiful. So you guys have fun, experiment. You could be with these 3 artists or anyone you want. Alright guys, and this was so much fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And of course I would like to thank my patrons: Emile Akoka, Harriet Cheshire, Jennifer Nix, me, Relstas Art, Danielle, Amber Padelia, Monique, Romeo Kemp, Daquan, Magical Galaxy Lavender, Sparkle, and introducing Kathleen McClock. Sorry for not saying the last name properly. Thank you, lovely, so much for your support. Oh, guys, I tried something new where I sketched out all my Patreon rewards all at once instead of doing one thing at a time, and I've actually sketched out everything. So here's a sneak peek. Right, so this is this month. It's strawberry bun theme. So bun is a character I created. Oh, let me show you. Here's Bun. Okay, let's focus on Bun. Yes, it's bun bun theme and also strawberry. So it's mostly strawberry, but bun buns there. So guys, I hope to see you soon. Follow me all on the socials. Oh my god. Okay, good. Follow me all over the socials, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye. Yeah.